Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with part 1 of the Mega Sableye suspect test. Mega Sableye is currently being suspect tested again. And, well, obviously down below I want to know your thoughts. I actually leave a link to the Smogon thread, which explains why it's being suspect tested. Truthfully, I don't think it should be banned. I don't think something should be banned just because it's annoying to face. Or, I think if something should be banned, it should be broken. Or at least bad for the meta. I don't think Mega Sableye really classifies as something like that, in my opinion anyway, at least now. I don't think Mega Sableye is the problem. But I do want to know your thoughts down below. I know a lot of people will be like, oh man, I hate Stall, so down with Mega Sableye, but I don't think that's a good reason to ban a Pokemon just because you hate a certain playstyle or it's not fun to play versus. But in any case, I'm using this team by my boy Survive. Survive 9, he passed it to me with Mega Gyarados, Choice Band Terrakion, Toxic Spice Tentacruel plus Superior. It looks really cool. I haven't actually gotten any battles, so we will be starting from the bottom. But I do encourage you guys. Oh, I like my opponent's team. I do encourage you. I use this team. Rotom over Zapdos. Or the Scarf Rotom, bro. Anyway, this is one of my favorite rain teams to ever spam on. Oh, this is one of my favorite rain teams to spam on the ladder. I very much like my opponent's team. Well, yeah, obviously. Very weak to Superior. Yep. Have fun. Very weak to Superior. Terrakion gets a kill whenever it comes in. I have to be careful about Kingdra, but between Tentacruel and Jirachi, I should be okay. I gotta get up a T-Spike too. Gyarados can also win this game. The main issue I'm looking at is that Zapdos. So I'm gonna lead off with Superior because Poly's always a good lead for my opponent. And what this allows me to do is just go right for sub. He could Encore. I don't want him Toxic. I don't think he'd actually stay in when Scizor is around. It's U-turn Scizor most likely, but at the same time, yeah, Zapdos could come in too, so which is why I want to go for sub as well, so I can Leech Seed that thing. Since Zapdos does have pressure, I'll have less Leaf Storms. He shouldn't be able to break my sub with a Volt Switch. HP Ice would have to be his play of choice. And what I will do is just go right for the Leech Seed right here. But again, I do want to know your thoughts on the Mega Sableye suspect test down below. Shout out to Glitch City for the music. What is it? The legendary, the XX year journey. Oh, the 20th year journey. I don't know why I read it as XX. I'm tired, man. So Air Cutter is his play of choice. I want to see if this is choice Zapdos in the way, just because I guess it could be Specs. It's obviously not Scarf because I did outspeed it. Air Cutter is really cool because it lets you deal with it lets you deal with like Mega Heracross, Oko-It outside of there. And all that chip damage is really good for Terrakion. When Terrakion comes in, I click Close Combat. I am choice banned, and we are going for sub one more time. Even though the Scizor is an SD U-turn variant, which very well could come in. I want to see if this thing has leftovers. Nope. Yeah, exactly. So it's in my best interest to actually just keep subbing and weaken him a bit. Also stalling out some rain turns right here because when Kingdra comes in, that thing is a threat. So Scizor does come in good as it should, and I'm assuming he's going to U-turn out of there just to break my sub. I'm going to go for HP Fire even though it is under rain. Now a boosted HP Fire will be able to knock him out. So basically, under rain, a boosted HP Fire will be able to knock him out. I'm expecting him to U-turn here. I don't really need HP on my landers. I don't want to go directly into Tentacruel either because I don't want it to take any damage. He actually ends up going for Bug Bite, so maybe he's offensive. Wow. If he is offensive, I just want an Earthquake. Because if Garchomp, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that turn. I was trying to cancel my my attack and potentially go for knockoff because I was thinking if Rocky Helmet's gone, is that better versus Garchomp? But no, Earthquake is definitely the better play. Because the Pokemon that can come in, Zapdos and Latios, Jirachi doesn't care about. And if I get rid of Garchomp, one, Rain is gone, which is amazing. I don't expect him to stay in. He does have Zapdos and whatnot. I could easily knock him out with the Earthquake. I'm going to go out to my Jirachi, mainly because I think Zapdos or Latios would come out, and that does give me the opportunity to get up my rocks as well. Even if he does go for his own Earth, this is a bit risky play, because it doesn't necessarily need Garchomp, but even getting off chip damage or a sack on Gyarados would be nice, because this does very much help Gyarados. Same thing with the damage on Scizor. Yeah, so I'm going to go Jirachi right here. Let's see if he opts to stay in or go for Dragon Tail. He does opt to go for Dragon Tail, so that's fine. Brings in my Tentacruel, however. That would have been so nice if he brought in Superior. I think I won if he brought in Superior. We're going to go back on the lander. So this is my fault for doing this, but I made the play just in case. Basically, I got the most out of the turn if he wants a Latios or something like that. Again, I don't need HP on this thing, so I'm going to go for knockoff because it checks Latios as well as the potential of a Zapdos coming in, as he does go hard into Latios. And great, he specs. I know I do outspeed. I can go right for knockoff again, knocking him out. I don't care if Scizor comes out. He opts to stay in. Latios is gone. Great. That's something that can deal with Tentacruel. Go on. And again, I don't need Scarf Landers at all versus him. I don't, like, at all. If he goes Politoed, I am going hard into Tentacruel. I expect him to potentially Scald or double. Goes for Ice Beam, which is even better for me, because even if he did freeze me, I do have the Scald, obviously. And what I can do is go right for a T-Spike. Now, T-Spike helps me deal with Kingdra a little bit better, and as Zapdos is going to come in. And now Terrakion kills everything with close combat. I don't want to sack this. I don't want to sack Jirachi. Gyarados could potentially set up, I suppose, on Politoed. I don't want to make him icing. I'm just going to go on to Terrakion. Even though it does get a kill, it doesn't come in for free versus anything. And it also lives an agility boosted attack. I should be able to live a Thunder. I'm assuming he's Magnet. That's really cool. But I should be able to live this. And Stone Edge will be able to knock him out. Assuming, of course, I do connect. What is he? Agility, HP Ice, maybe. Thunder. That's probably set. Something like that. HP Water, I guess, maybe could be a thing too. I've ran HP Water on Zapdos, but that was in 5th gen with Permanent Rain. But yeah, this is the choice banded Stone Edge, and everything dies except for Scizor. Garchomp will die if it does connect, and it also dies to poison if it doesn't fail to die. Politoed is usually special defensive in this generation, not like last generation where I had to take hits from Tyranitar a lot. HP Water, yep. And I missed the Stone Edge. That sucks, man. That straight up O code. I could have close commented there, but the thing is, I didn't know if he had Roose's last move or Thunder. Obviously Thunder. I didn't know if he had Hidden Power, so I missed the Stone Edge right there. He goes for Air Cutter to potentially give me a chance to break through, and I think in order to deal with this guy, I'm gonna have to stall out Rain and then Healing Wish back up my Landers. So I should be able to take a Thunder. We're gonna get up our rocks here. Is this his best bet to hit me? Oh, I think he just predicted my Landers right there. That was definitely not HP Ice. That's HP Water. Do I take Thunder? I have to see. I have to calc if I take Thunder, because I'm thinking of Healing Wishing now is the best play. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I definitely do not take Thunder. Please get off the Healing Wish. Nice. So I'm able to bring out my Landers now. Landers might be able to tank this. I need to calc this too. I need to calc. Because Stone Edge isn't what's going to knock out. He might be Charty Berry, Zapdos too. But, Zapdos. Now it became harder to deal with certain Mons. Actually, it depends. I know he's Hidden Power Water. Hidden Power Water. Landorus T. Oh, you Choice Scarf. In the Rain, 79 to 94. That's too much for me to deal with. I don't want to sack Superior. I think the correct play is to sack my Gyarados right here. To his attack. Yeah, and then just Mega Evolve and go, because I have to get rid of the Rain, and then just Mega Evolve and go for Waterfall. Or maybe Crunch, that way if I get a defense shot, let's say he HP Waters here and I get a defense shot with Crunch, I can go for the knockoff as opposed to going for Stone Edge. So if he tries to break my Landers, because now Landers does live the HP Water, 100%, outside of Rain. Let's give it an Expert Belt, for example. Yeah, even then I still live it. Yeah, he also has to hit Thunders as well. But I have to go to Landers here. I have to go for Stone Edge. And I think I have to try and win with my Superior. So I do live this, as I said. Let's see if we can connect one Stone Edge today. He is not Charty Berry. Nice. The Zapdos go. Why is his first game like ridiculously hard for me to play? Politoed comes out. I'm just going to Stone Edge this thing for damage. No, that was a lie. And what we can do is go out into Tentacruel. And just throw off some Scalds. I don't want Garchomp coming in. I want to be able to weaken that thing. Kingdra opts to come in, so nice. He lets Kingdra take damage, and I think Kingdra was his win condition, like his way of winning. So him letting it take damage is amazing for me. I'm actually not gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure my Serperior doesn't take any hits at all. So I'm gonna go for the. I think knockoff is the best play. Yeah, because he's definitely weakened now. It potentially does the most to him, and I can boost up. So we'll go for the Rapid Spin. He's -2 as well. So I think it depends on what he sacks here. Because if I go for the Leaf Storm and he sacks Garchomp, then he can come back in with Kingdra. I think I have to sub here, expecting him to sack Garchomp or Scizor. Nice, and this gives me enough turns to potentially beat him 1v1. Yeah, because I Leech Seed here on his Bullet Punch, which I definitely tank. And I get enough recovery to stall him out for just one more turn. So I definitely tank this. Stall him out for that one more turn of rain. No, because then Politoed can just come in, right? Maybe I had to Bullet Punch first. No, because Politoed has Ice Beam. But at least I knocked this thing out. Kingdra still has too much. Takes too much. I don't know what type of Politoed this is, to be honest. I think I have to go off his choke. Yeah. I wish I hit that stone. It would have been so much easier. I didn't have to sack half my Mons. It would have been an easy win. Unfortunate. Maybe if I... No, even then he just had to go out to Kingdra, and an Ice Beam would have knocked me out. So, HP Fire is my best play. Yeah, good game. Yeah, good game. I don't know. Definitely the edge miss was like the only... I think that was the only thing that put him back in the game. But, you know, that's Pokemon for you, right? And I go 0-1 on the suspect ladder, started it off. That's a little bit unfortunate. But, again, I definitely, I 100% had that game if the Stone Edge hit. But, again, Pokemon for you. We're going to have a Tentacruel here. Because he gets up... excuse me. Wow. Landorus here. Because he gets up the Intimidate on the Lopunny. As it leads off with Lando. Don't know if this is Helmet or not. I want my Scarf at the same time. I don't know how much... his own Serperior could be... I'm going to knock him off. As he's Scarf as well, so that's good to know. Whatever comes in, I potentially knock off. Nice, so I potentially knock off Leftovers or Rocky Helmet on the Slowbro. Yep. Lovely. And what I can do is double onto my Tentacruel. Jirachi's also a potential play out here, but I don't want to go in Landers. I guess Tentacruel doesn't deal with that too well either, but... My own Serperior puts in so much work versus this guy. I want to knock off him with my Tentacruel though, so I'm going to go to Tentacruel. On the Landers, good play. Sumi's just going to knock off here. Or Earthquake, but either way my own Landers is the best play. As he goes for Rock Slide. When was that the play? Okay, so what I can do is just go right for U-turn and get momentum finally. Whatever wants to come in, I match up well versus with a lot of my members. For example, Serperior could come out right here, but I really like Tentacruel because I want to get up a T-Spike. If he's Psyshocks or Thunder Waves, yeah, that's fine. I'm actually going to double out into my Landers, expecting him to want to go out into Starmie. I don't know if he'd be defensive Starmie just because he's defensive Slowbro. He doesn't have a reason to Scald here because I'm already paralyzed. So expecting him to go out to Starmie, double out into my Landers, and now if he is defensive, fine, he has to kill me. If not, I get off a knockoff here. And something is getting poisoned, basically. If he goes Slowbro, it gets poisoned. And if he stays in and he's offensive, he will die to this, and my T-Spike is there for the entirety of the game. So he does go Landorus, which means I get to knock off its Choice Scarf. Amazing. Amazing. I think Tentacruel is still the best play. Like, no matter what. As he goes right for Earthquake. So, does he just want to lose to Gyarados? Is that what I'm... Alright, awesome. I think I just get to Dragon Dance up. Especially because he went for Rock Slide as opposed to any other hit. So I get to Dragon Dance up again. In Mega Form that way. Even if he U-turns here, it's fine. I get to Dragon Dance up to +2 and now I win. Yeah, especially because he went for Rock. He missed again, but I don't understand why he stayed in the Rock Slide. He definitely had to switch out. And now I just win. I actually just win. In fact, I could just crunch here. Crunch does knock out landers. And it knocks out anything that he wants to go out into, so. Yeah, I don't know why he made that play. I mean, it's unfortunate that he missed Rock Slide, but I don't know why he went for the Rock Slide. Lopunny does not beat me. Even with multiple fake outs. That boy's on a timer. That boy is on a timer, and I can easily just click Waterfall here. Yeah, Gyarados was something that destroyed him. He even sacked his lander, so that was his only Intimidate fodder there. So now I'm still a +1 Gyarados, and everything is already in range. Slowbro wants to come out. That's fine as well. Lopunny comes out, has to fake me out again. And I still have my Scarf Landers in the back, just to click Earthquake. He does get a crit, but it just speeds up the process a bit. I don't know. I mean, I get to click Waterfall here, so. And everything dies. And Slowbro definitely dies to Waterfall, plus Toxic Spike, plus +1 Crunch. There's the Jirachi. That took a lot. And obviously Crunch will kill. I'm not messing around with no rolls. And if he wants to double back on the Landers, that's fine. I don't think that, or back in the Lopunny, that's fine. It's taking a +1 Crunch, and it still will be 2-hit KO'd. So, yeah, I click Crunch here. Again, this was another game where definitely missing the double Rock Slide helped because I didn't take any chip damage. But it was -1 Rock Slide, and once I Mega Evolved, it wasn't doing crap. He definitely had to U-turn out and try to play around with that. I wonder if he's Quick Attack, Fake Out. Well, either way, that doesn't matter. So if I want to flex, I could go for the Crunch here, predicting the Slowbro to want to come out. But he actually goes Starmie first, so that's good. And looks like it is definitely offensive Starmie. So once again, we can click Waterfall. Knocking him out. Also would have knocked out Lopunny if he wanted to go out to that. It was offensive Starmie, so that was good that I made that double earlier on. Lopunny comes out. Let us see, my friend. Are you indeed Quick Attack? Well, it doesn't matter at this point. Nope. And Slowbro's out. He has no reason to click Thunder Wave because I'm still going to be faster than him. So he's just going to click Scald and knocking me out. And +1 Crunch is going to do... Oh my god, that did so much damage. Yeah, and Poison will be able to pick off the Slowbro. That was... Oh my god, Big Gyarados, calm down. That dude's name was God Gyarados too. I just realized that. So fitting. It was actually so fitting. Anyway. Another team with a superior Weavile Dragonite. Ooh. Interesting that he has like these Pokemon that are weak to rocks but no answer for them. Huh. Gyarados can definitely win this game. I need to get up rocks, but it's very hard versus his team. I only off of Landers because Landers just matches up well versus pretty much everything. He leads off with Slowbro, which is probably the one thing that I wanted him to lead off with, I guess. Because I can go out to my Jirachi and start getting a rock. If he wants to start commenting up, that's fine. He's Ice Beam, so I think he might be offensive. Don't freeze me, thank you. Beautiful. And we can get up our rocks here, which kill half his team. Yeah, he's definitely offensive. That's cool. I want to get up T-Spike as well for Superior as well as Weavile. So I'm going to go out into my Tentacruel. Is he just 4 attacks? I used to use that. He does get the burn. I don't know how much that matters, but I used to use 4 attacks. That's cool. Look at the T-Spike right here. So he's actually 4 attacks. That's really cool. Don't I win? No, not yet. I thought my Gyarados was already Mega. I was like, bro, what you doing? So I go out to this. I click Leaf Storm. Knock out the Slowbro. And I have Stealth Rock and T-Spike up. So, and Scarf Landers in the end of the day. He has to go Weavile here or Talonflame. Yep. There's a Talonflame. I think what I want to do is just sack my Terrakion to the Brave Bird. That does nothing, so he's defensive. Or Terrakion's just a monster. How'd you take nothing? And I'll just close combat here. We'll be able to knock him out after Brave Bird, and if he roosts, it would obviously be able to knock him out. And I don't want to miss. Also, it's going to do enough to Dragonite to the point where my knockoff from my Landers will be able to knock it out, because I already broke its multi-scale. So, Superior comes out. I'm going to allow him to hit my Jirachi with a Leaf Storm into HP Fire, just so I can U-turn it out of there. I want to save... Oh, I tried to allow him to hit my Jirachi with a Leaf Storm, but he ended up missing. Probably going to go for Glare here, if anything. This is a double... Oh my god. Now I'm getting lucky versus everybody. Misses a double Leaf Storm right there. And, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I have no idea why that happened. And I can go out into my own Superior here. Once again, get these boosts. Because HP Fire definitely does not knock me out. That does nothing. And my Leaf Storm should be able to knock him out. And again, I get my boost to do enough damage to Landorus to force in Weavile if he wants to go out to that. The Weavile does come in, and I think that just gives me a Dragon Dance. So we will sack our Terrakion to the Ice Shard. And I can go around to Gyarados and start DDing up to win the game with Stone Edge. That does a lot. A little bit too much. Hold up. Calm down. Calm down. That's a lot. Wow. I did do so much. I'm still going to try and Dragon this up. Nice. And I can just go for the waterfall here. We'll be able to knock him out. He's probably just going to Ice Shard. Again, I can heal him with this thing back up if I need to. And all I have to do is crunch Gyarados. Crunch Gyarados in order to beat it down. Landorus comes out. I don't care if it's Scarf. Yeah. Dragonite comes. I could heal him with this thing back up. I don't think I need to. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and crunch. If he goes for extreme speed, fine. Yep. Knocks me out. And between Superior plus Jirachi, I should be able to beat his Landorus 1v1. I guess if this is weakness policy, it could be an issue. Huh. I'll U-turn, just in case, because then I kill it. Yeah, because now I got to Jirachi. And I hit this man up with another U-turn. Yep. And now, just in case he was like weakness policy, especially because he had Dragon Claw, I was thinking he might have been weakness policy right there. And he just forfeits, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm thinking it was weakness policy. I actually used like an offensive, I think, Trick Room Mega Slowbro back when it was first released. I like my opponent's team. It's very cool in this game. I very much want T-Spikes up, so I'm leading off with my Tentacruel. Immediately. And between Gyarados, Terrakion, and Landorus, I should be okay versus this thing. Hawlucha is actually a huge threat to my team. Looking at it. God. That thing gets +2 speed. Why? Why? Leading off a Tentacruel and getting on my T-Spike immediately versus anything. I hope he leads off a Goodra, because it's kind of in the middle, and it looks like it would go up. Not you, Metagross. I wasn't trying to drag you around. Please lead off with the Goodra. I get up a T-Spike early on, helping me versus Volcarona, helping me. I guess Metagross is okay lead too. Like I could tank it. It's Mega Metagross though, so it'll be a little bit of an issue. But again, rocks up. Oh, yeah, Jirachi does so well versus him too. It gets a rocks versus everything. But I really want T-Spikes up. So Superior is my opponent's lead of choice. Again, I very much want T-Spikes. He actually decides to first turn Glare me. Thankfully, it didn't work. So I can go out to Jirachi now, get up my rocks. I don't mind if he starts Leaf Storming me. Yeah, because HP Fire isn't going to be doing too much. I'll get on my rocks right here. There's a Glare. And again, his plan did not work, thankfully. And we can just start U-turning on out of there. The double U-turn core with this and Scarf Lando. So rocks and T-Spikes up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Scarf Lando is going to be putting in the finest of work versus this team, especially with all this. I just have to be very, very, very careful about Hawlucha. Hawlucha can definitely boost up and win. As long as I keep Gyarados in the back, I can win. Gyarados also wins if I get rid of the Thundurus and weaken the Goodra just a bit. Gyarados definitely wins. Probably set up on maybe Metagross if it's not running Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is definitely something Metagross could be running now because it hits, Slowbro. A lot of them are running that now. Obviously, Tough Claw is boosted and whatnot. I'm surprised he's glaring. I mean, it is the yellow. It is essentially the yellow color. It's not as good because it's not as widely spread. We get off that U-turn clean, and again, just gonna go back to the core. I don't care if it doesn't matter if Jirachi dies. I just go right back on the Landorus and click U-turn again and again. So, and if he glares, you're great. I got another turn back. That's awesome. Jirachi can actually live the next hit if he glares. And again, I wanted that T-Spike just because, depending on the Volcarona side, I don't want to have to go off missing Edge again. You know how good that is for me. It's crazy how I got very lucky in the second 2 games, and then the first game I lost because of Edge, and then everybody's missing versus me. Rock moves. Like, if you don't want to miss, you use Rock Slide, right? But that last God Gyarados dude missed like 2 Rock Slides in a row. I like this team a lot, though. It looks very, very fun. I would even use it in high-level play. Not necessarily the ladder, but like, like a tournament or something. Well, quote-unquote high-level play. That's what they want to call it. So, go right back on to Jirachi. He will be able to knock me out. I'm kind of hoping he misclicked Glare and he thinks that the para right here is actually my yellow color just blending in. He just clicks the, Hidden Power. But again, one more time. Rinse, repeat the process. Go back on the Lanners, click U-turn. One play he could actually make is go out into Volcarona and try and flame body burn me, because that is one of Volcarona's best things it could do. I actually love it for doing that. But this is also one of the only things that could OHKO Terrakion. So what I am going to do is actually U-turn out into my Terrakion next and proceed to click close combat. So route to Terrakion. Hard into it. I guess Hawlucha could also come out. I have to go for high jump kick. It can't boost up on me though. Such a threat, man. Such a threat. I'm kind of hoping he goes up to Thunderous. I guess Focus Blast also can knock me out, you know. But that requires hit. That's one of the things. I actually talked about it with Blender a lot in a video and just in general. One thing that makes the Psychic types, like let's say Alakazam, not broken or Gengar not broken is the fact that they have to rely on Focus Blast to take out T-Tar, take out Heatran. So like, that's why they're not as good as they could be. Because a Mega Alakazam with Hidden Power Fire and do I care about this one? That's not close combat. This is choice banded, bro. That's damage. That's all I need. I'm fine with that. That's just damage. Yeah. I could use this to set up, but I think I'm going to use Hawlucha to set up with my Gyarados. I kind of just want to Leaf Storm here. I don't think it will kill, but he shouldn't be able to knock me out. Not with one Ice Punch anyway. Then again, he could go Goodra. But I can Toxic Stall it a bit and let Gyarados set up on it one more time. So, maybe HP Fire is just the best play. But I want to boost up alongside. Yeah, I don't want Hawlucha setting up. So, alternatively, another play I could have made there was sacking my Tentacruel. But I kind of want Tentacruel just to knock off the Goodra if he wants to go out to that. He definitely could go out to Goodra now because of Sap Sipper. Opts to stay in and I am able to knock it out. Kind of expected it to, but I wasn't sure. Goodra does come out. And I'm hoping he drops a Draco here. I'm going to go for sub. As he goes right for Sludge Bomb. He takes the necessary damage I need, though, for Frost One Crunch to knock him out. He probably has Thunderbolt, though. I don't want to risk something like that. So I'm going to go out to my Tentacruel and proceed to just start spamming Scald. Lanes with the standard spamming Scald, trying to burn me like Senator. Yeah, Serperior doesn't really do much, but at least it can Leaf Storm Thunderous once to put it in knockoff range. The thing is, me clicking knockoff isn't the best. Definitely not the best situation for me because I still could potentially lose, but I think that my Lanners is going to be the one that wins me this game. So, we take that Sludge Bomb, and now we start spamming Scald. Like the lames. With the standard spamming Scald, trying to burn me like Senator. Yeah, we click Scald. And there's a Thunderbolt, as I expected. And this is definitely AV Goodra. That boy takes 2. I got up another T-Spike just in case I live this. Yep. Just because Volcarona maybe could be an issue. And with that, it is 100% not. And we'll just click knock off here. As he is able to knock me out. And what I do now is go out to Lanners and click... Do I click... I think I click knock off. Because it knocks out Goodra. He definitely has Sap Sipper. He had Gooey. I could have boosted alongside him. As Hawlucha is going to come out. That's fine. I need to go out to my Gyarados here. Just to get off and Intimidate. And now we just start clicking Waterfall. That boy boosted twice. Okay, hold up. That's a little bit too much damage. That is a little bit too much damage. We have to sack Serp on the Acro. And I think we Mega Evolve now. No, because I can still win by clicking Stone Edge because he can't knock out my Lanners with -1 Acro. No way. So I just Mega Evolve and click Waterfall. I get the boost in power. If he subs, fine. I click Stone Edge 3 times and win. That's such a sucky win condition. But the thing is, Hawlucha was always going to be a threat no matter what. I don't know what play I could have made to not let it come in. There's the Acrobatics. As I said, I do live. And this will be able to knock out Hawlucha. And possibly, what I can do is just click Knock Off to win. So if Thunderous is Life Orb, because I'm thinking about going out to my Lanners here, but I'm not going to make the play. I'm just going to Crunch. He goes right for Grass Knot. That has to be... That's not Life Orb? Wow. That's Leftovers. Okay. So, again, all I got to do is hit 2 Stone Edges to win. But, there's one. At least versus Volcarona, I have 2 chances, because Volcarona cannot OHKO me. That boy was Citrus. My boy Sojikin coming through. Let's see if he actually hit 2. Nice. And we're going to be able to knock him out, and that's going to be a game. Basically, it would have been the same game plan if Hawlucha did high jump kick on my Gyarados. But the thing what he could have done with Hawlucha was if he high jump kicked on my Mega Evolution, you know, predicting that, that would have knocked it out, right? But I could have got to Landorus, and then he would have been able to sub at least twice to stall out Stone Edges. So I had to hit a bunch of Stone Edges there. But thankfully, like I said, Choice Scarf Landorus was very good in that game. Got another game. Scary team on my opponent's part. Good lord. Calm down. I won't lead off a Tentacruel though. I really do want a T-Spike. The fact that he's Goodra, man. Like my Superior would put in so much work if he didn't have Goodra. I'll lead off a Tentacruel because I can knock off and Scald the Empoleon. But he leads off with the Cloyster, and I will just Scald right here. Potential burn damage. Man went right for Rock Blast. Did a lot. Do I care if he boosts? I kind of do. Kind of a threat. Scald again. As he goes Tangrowth, nice. So, I'm surprised he didn't... I don't know why he didn't Mega... not Mega. I don't know why he didn't Shell Smash. Usually, if it's a lead, you Shell Smash up. But, because I do have Liquid Ooze and the fact that this is T-Spike, I'm going to go for a T-Spike right now. I'll try to force in... Basically, what I can do with a T-Spike up is just click Close Combat. Especially with the burn on Tangrowth. This is Choice Advantage Terrakion. With a burn, I potentially 2 KO it. So, he's doubling around a bit. He's definitely doubling. We'll knock off this Goodra then. I have no idea what type of Goodra it is. It's probably Assault Vest. Or it's actually Leftovers. This Thunderbolt is able to come out. And I guess we'll just try and burn him. I don't think we need to, necessarily. But I can sack Tentacruel did its job, pretty much. Broke, potentially Cloyster Sash. Terrakion does not care anymore. I don't care. I go out to Terrakion. His only answer, besides Tangrowth... Well, Tangrowth might be 2 KO'd, again. Depending on burn damage. The Goodra is gone. I repeat, the Goodra is gone. If he goes Gardevoir, all I do is go out to Jirachi, click U-turn on his Empoleon, and I rinse, repeat the process. I click close combat again. I just keep rinse, repeating the process. Bishop comes out, I close combat that, obviously. And, okay, I know you might be Choppleberry, but or Focus. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's RDs? Okay, he's Jet. Well, at least my T-Spike is there to stay. That was a very good play on my opponent's part, though. It did. It might sound weird, but it was a very good play on my opponent's part. It actually put me in range of Sucker Punch. So, Bishop does come out. Hard into Jirachi we go. On the low kick. Interesting. I don't think I need rocks, so I'm just going to Healing Wish back up my Terrakion. Assuming I do outspeed. He probably jolly. It's probably jolly if he has that. And I am losing one of my answers to Gardevoir, but the thing is, Scarf Landorus always checks that. So I'm Healing Wish up right here. Yep, Knockoff is able to knock me out. He shouldn't be able to knock out, if he's jolly, he definitely is jolly. He shouldn't be able to knock out my Terrakion with close combat. I can always sell with Superior, so... Oh, it's Sucker Punch, excuse me. And he gives me a Justified boost, so now I'm +2, essentially. Well, I'm close combat, I'm Choice Band +1. So, this is a very, very, very strong attack. Is what I am trying to say. Cloyster comes out. What do you have? Ice Shard? Potentially. He does indeed have the Ice Shard. However, I'll be able to go out to Superior right here. Click the Leaf Storm. Knock out the Cloyster. And I'm pretty sure Gardevoir takes his hit. And Hyper Voice. Do I live one Hyper Voice with my Superior? Because if I do, I'm going for it. Like, I go for game. Superior. I obviously can't sub. Mega Gardevoir. Oh, I do. Nice. What if you're modest? Yeah, I'll go for this. Why not? I mean... +2. I mean, imagine I could sub, right? That'd be great. I'll just go for this. Why not? Yeah. That boy got up a screen. Huh? Whatever, I go for another Leaf Storm. Now we are +6. And all I gotta do is stall up the screens, and then I win with HP Fire spam. Yeah, I just HP Fire here. You can't put me to sleep. I don't even gotta stall up the screens. That did so much damage, good lord. Yeah, that man tried to put me on a timer. Little did you know. Dual screen guard. Interesting. With protect. Ooh. I can respect protect Tangirl. I use that in the UCL. I can definitely respect that. Get about. Get about with this next hidden power fire. The predict didn't matter. Good game, dude. But in any case, I think we're going to end it there. Thank you everybody for watching. I do want to know your thoughts on the Mega Sableye Suspect test. Again, I will be linking the thread down below if you want to read up about it. And, yeah, survive. Love the team. I'll also be linking that in the paste bin down below. I very much did like the team. I don't know if I did it too much justice, but I very much did like the team. In any case, guys, I will see you all later. Goodbye, friends.